Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we are going to do some bottle flipping. I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to be an expert bottle flipper. So if you guys hear some talking in the background, that's just my brother. Don't worry about that. But I'm pretty advanced at bottle flipping, so don't worry about a lot of trial and error. Oh crap! So don't worry about a lot of trial and error. But let's just get straight into this video, all right? So first thing that you want to know is what bottle to use. This is the bottle that I usually use, the Refreshy Spring Water bottle. Pretty good for flipping. Now, the best bottle flipping that I know bottle is the Pure Aqua Spring Water, except this one is beat up, has not that much water in it, and I don't have any more of these bottles, and I'm too lazy to go fix it. So, we're going to start off by, so now that you know the bottle, this is how I hold my bottle, alright? I hold my bottle just right, like, under here by the cap, and if you can really hold anywhere you want, but when you find that out, it makes it a lot easier to land. But next thing you want to know is how much water to put in a bottle. For this bottle, I put around this much because you don't want to put too much more than a quarter, because then it's going to be flipping too much, it's going to be too bouncy, and it's never going to land alright? If you put like the whole full bottle, same thing's going to happen, it's too much. So don't fill that much up. This is just the right amount for me. I just like to fill it up right there. But the next thing you want to know is how much force to put in your flip. So like if you put too much, that's what's going to happen. If you put too little, that's what's going to happen. But if you put just the right amount, this is what's going to happen. Not that. That sounds weird. This is what's going to happen. That's not what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. That's not what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Okay, you get the point, guys. You're going to land it, alright? I just landed that. Alright. So, next thing you want to know is using a wall. Using walls makes everything a lot easier. Here, let me move you guys' angle really quickly. There we go. Alright. Now you guys can see that wall. I like to flip mine against the wall. It makes things so much easier because look at boom, landed. What it does is when you're flipping it like this, if you put too much, it'll bounce up like that, alright? Because it hits this and it would occasionally go back, but since there's still some power, it still goes forward, just a little bit of much to put it back up. If you're going just too little, same thing will happen, except just the opposite direction, alright? So if you learn all the tips I told you so far, if you know all the tips I taught you so far and you use the wall, this is what will happen. You'll land. Alright? So then what's next is using corners. So using corners is a little bit easier. Now I'm sorry guys, my apologies, but this is a very dark and it's pretty hard to see in there. As long as you guys can just see the bottle when I land it, which you will because I practice this a lot. So you guys can see that in there, right? Hold up. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I'm sure you guys can. Alright, so when you use a corner, I kind of made this corner. This is like a self-made corner. Didn't really want to mess around my basement too much, but I just made this. But I'm just going to flip it in there. Watch how it uses every single wall to help itself stand up. Okay, that didn't even land because of my dumb-ness. But if you look at this one, lands. Because it used all three of the walls and barriers that it had to, so that way it would stand up, alright? So, next tip, do not panic, guys. When you panic, it makes things so much harder, and you make the bottle flip seem so much harder than it is. Like, watch, I'm gonna pretend like I'm on the spot, and there's a whole bunch of people watching me right now. Ready? Alright, it didn't land it. Now that I'm just at home, hold on, I'm just at home using my tips I just learned. Man, it's not that hard. Don't panic, guys, trust me. Now, capping, if you guys want to learn about capping is just a similar thing, except you might want to put a little bit more power into it. Also, I would estimate about 5 or 6 times harder just by looking at how many caps you could probably fit on the bottom of this. These caps look a lot bigger than they actually appear because of the video. But if you try to cap it, some people will cap half, like they'll only flip it halfway, and that's not wrong. There is no really right or wrong way. This is just a half cap, and then this is a whole cap. So whole caps are obviously a lot harder. But half caps will land more often, except I don't really like to do half caps, and I'm not sure why. I've done it before. They're okay. They're a little bit hard. They're definitely harder than regular flipping, but they're most certainly not as hard as whole cap flipping. So that's most of the tips and tricks that I know, guys. If you guys know any that I've left out, please feel free and tell me in the comment section. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. Don't forget to share with your friends and comment on the video. Tell me if you guys want more of this bottle flipping content. And if I miss anything, be sure to tell me that too. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next episode. Peace out.